Wow.
Yeah, by the way, Mama, your Instagram feed,
Yes.
you are turning into a political plaster caster. You know that, right?
Uh-oh.
What's a plaster caster? What's that?
You don't remember?
No, what's a plaster caster?
Were rock and roll fans who made plaster casts of famous musicians.
Body parts?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Anytime.
That was actually Raphael
one week
Warnock. It
it's
was
Adam-
not a plaster.
One week it's Adam Schiff. One week it's Raphael Warnock. I mean,
You're showing
isn't he
off.
great?
Oh,
Isn't he great? Doesn't he? Wouldn't he make you into like a Baptist in 5 minutes? Raphael
Yes.
Warnock.
Oh my God.
my God,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He is amazing. Yeah. Jody's like, why didn't I get invited? I'm like, you can pay. Anyone that wants to pay gets invited. So I'm like, it's not like I got some special invitation.
Yeah.
The guy is the senator from Georgia, and he's raising money in California. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all about the bucks on this one.
Yeah, but I just really wanted to meet him, and I
Yeah.
just am such a fan. And like I say, Charlie, I love the way he keeps framing it. Are we January 5th or are we January 6th? That's what
Yes,
America.
he's done that on the
Yeah.
floor of the Senate too. It's very compelling.
Yeah. So
By the way,
think-
January 5th was no bed of roses either. But
True.
Yeah.
Right.
but Georgia did elect the first black senator, the first Jewish senator, so
Yep.
that was kind of a BFD. By the way, thank you for the local color from upstate New York, from what Kathy Hochul there is doing in my home state
Yeah,
of
she's
near
gonna
Lockport. You said Kathy Hochul is going to sign a deal. New York and Erie County will pay $1 billion toward a new $1.4 billion stadium. It'll be the most public money ever spent on a U.S. stadium. You said it will be the world's most expensive drunk tank to open in 2020. It's true. That's a lot of Jenny. That's a lot of Jenny. It's a lot of Jenny Cream Ale. I'm telling you.
I've been to football games at Buffalo. Believe me, I'm not exaggerating.
I've done some Jenny Cream Ale and gone to a Bills game. I tell you what. Okay. Thank you for the local color.
Oh, you're welcome anytime. I was thinking of you when I was writing it, actually.
Can you believe Tom Brady's
It's a
balls?
terrible deal, by the way. This kind of stuff doesn't happen in Europe. Teams build their own stadiums in Europe.
Yeah.
LA did it out here.
LA did.
Yeah.
SoFi
Since
Stadium
we're-
is privately funded.
Yep.
Yeah, but only after they exhausted every other opportunity for blackmail.
Oh, we didn't need an NFL team, so we're like, if you want to
Right.
play here, build a stadium.
Yeah.
So they did.
And now we won. Ha ha. Can you believe Tom Brady's balls to unretire? I mean, really.
Well, I mean, you
Was
can
he
only
Brett Favre?
pick the kids up. You can only pick the kids up at school so often before it drives you crazy.
Yeah, he picked the kids up at school for a week. It's like, that's
They
enough
took
of
that
this.
out. It's the parents that homeschooled for a week. All right. That's it.
We in my house we used to call them the coffee moms because
Yeah.
they would be there with coffee every day.
Yeah. You wrote a couple, as you want to do, a couple of great pieces. You just said Trump held another wank fest over the weekend, this one in South Carolina, the home office of American Sedition. He rang a change that was frankly quite ominous. And we played this, right, Travis? The whole, we'll pass critical reforms, making every executive branch employee fireable by the President of the United States. The deep state must and will be brought to heel. You said if you can distinguish this proposal from the game plan followed by every dictator back to Julius Caesar, you have a more nuanced view than I do. There's no quiet part anymore. Everything is said out loud now. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah, I don't. I don't want to live under an executive branch in which Jared Kushner and Stephen Miller have all the jobs, which is pretty much what you're going to get with this.
Yeah. But anyway, okay. And also the census, I just, again, this is a big deal. You said, remember back during the dark times when the previous administration worked so hard to rat the 2020 census? Well, of course, it's undercounted big time, disproportionately among Black, Latino, Indigenous residents of the U.S. You quoted the head of the National Urban League. He said these numbers are devastating. The warnings we gave, the concerns we raised were absolutely true. Today, we find ourselves with a census that is neither complete nor accurate, citing malfeasance and incompetence by the leadership of the Census Bureau under the Trump administration. He called on the government to rectify the problem, adding any options we have, including litigation, will be on the table. And I love this line. You said the last administration is the long of American democracy. I mean, can we fix this? Will we fix this?
Well, I mean, obviously they can fix the census, but they have to wait 10 years to do it. I mean, they can't change it now because states are
even
already,
through litigation.
Well, I don't think so because states are already apportioning congressional districts and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is done by population. And if you were to throw out this census and do another one, you'd throw the process into chaos.
Yeah. It's almost like when we said in 2016 how important the Supreme Court is, that it's for a lifetime. There's really not much we can do about it. Okay,
we were being
never
blackmailed then. Remember all the liberals saying we were blackmailed?
Yeah.
God, I know. Yeah.
You're being blackmailed over the courts. Don't vote for Hillary. You're being blackmailed over the courts. Yeah, it turned out they weren't very important.
We were all right. We were right, Jody.
Yes.
Oh, by the way,
Yes?
how are you going to die, Mama?
How am I what?
How are you going to
How are you
die?
gonna die?
How am I going to die? I don't
Mad.
know.
Mad.
Oh, mad at Hillary. Oh, I thought you meant how will I die?
Hey, I
don't
teed
know
you up
that.
there, kiddo.
But, whatever the means
I
is.
watched the show, lady. I know what to do.
Yeah. He knows the recurring bits, Stephanie.
Yes.
Whatever the means is. Say I take a javelin in the neck, I'll still be like, I want to mad about Hillary. Okay, so the U.S. and China met Monday. China. To discuss a range of challenges facing their relationship, including the war in Ukraine. The talks were described as intense and lasting 7 hours. Jake Sullivan said, what I would say in general is what we do have deep concerns about China's alignment with Russia. The National Security Advisor was direct about those concerns and the potential implications and consequences of certain actions. A Kremlin spokesperson denied allegations that Russia requested military aid from China. So that means it's true that they did request military aid. But I mean, Charlie, we were talking about, so now China's in the middle of their stock market tanking. They do $800 billion worth of trade with us to $800 billion with the EU. I mean, this is the good thing about coalitions, right? It just seems like I can't imagine it will be worth it to them to get involved in that way in Russia, in Ukraine, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, they're not, I mean, the Chinese government is a very calculating bunch, and if they get even, a whiff of the fact that Putin might be, his regime might be tottering, they're going to run away.
Yeah,
because they don't want to be part of something that collapses. So, and as you pointed out, they have their own problems right now. Apparently,